We had some strong tides the other day, and it took part of the dune from underneath this boardwalk and the one next to it. So we're gonna be doing some repairs. Gonna start by demo, and I almost got my foot squished here, but thankfully I was quick and got out. And while we were working on this boardwalk, the guys were working on the other one. They got this bench down. Of course, being the big kids that we are, we had to have some fun with that. He was telling me to do a backflip here, but hell no, I ain't gonna do that. It's because I had a tool belt on. Otherwise, I would have done a double. So the idea is to save the stairs themselves, just kind of relocate them after we demo part of the boardwalk. It makes no sense to keep them coming out this far if, you know, the beach is pretty much gone. So we're gonna be just taking them down and then reinstalling them later. If it would go down, come on. Yeah. Now Gene is gonna go to town on tearing out these posts. That one was dug pretty deep, so give him a little bit of work. And this other one, he got his anger out. Bro's like an ox. But that's good, because these stairs were heavy, so I needed his help. Gonna move it a little bit more to the right, and then we're gonna keep doing the demo on the top part of the boardwalk. And this part was pretty fun. I had to cut through some bolts first, but then I got to smash it out, and I'll just let you watch. Pretty satisfying to me, at least. So this demo was about the last thing we had to do, but Gene was seeming like he didn't want to work anymore for some reason. Check this out.
What's that, Gene? What are you doing?
His rain dance must have worked because it started raining shortly after that, so we went home for the day.
So our stairs from there to here ended up over there.
It was pretty funny walking up to the job site and then not seeing our stairs. Like, yo, what the? Where did they go? We went to the job with the intention of working that day, but when we got there, the guys weren't done cleaning the material that we had demoed the day before. But since the builder wanted us to reuse it and didn't want to pay us, you know, to clean material, we just figured we would load the stairs on top of the dunes for the night and then come back the next day once the material is ready for us and install them. So that's what we did. We put it on top of the dune and went home since it was going to be raining anyways, and came back the next day.
Well, our stairs got moved again. This time further, and this got busted again. The tide one day later, and now our stairs are like over there.
So here we go again. We show up another day, and this time the ocean ate like, I don't know, solid 7 feet of dune in one night. I mean, you can see that whole section right there was dune before. I mean, who knows how long ago those ropes were buried. Folly has fought erosion before, and I'm sure they're gonna have to do something soon again if this keeps up. Now, when we thought it was heavy before, after it set in the ocean for what, 2 days now, these stairs were pretty dang waterlogged, pretty heavy. But with 2 gorilla carts and 5 gorilla bros, we were able to get this done relatively easy.
Faster, guys! Faster! Just kidding. Slow, smooth, smooth is fast. Let me act like I'm helping. Oh, look at that.
Can you imagine if we had to carry this the whole way by hand? I would rather master telekinesis than do that. Honestly, that'd be a pretty cool superpower to have. I'd be lying if I said I have not dreamt about it many times. Wish I could do it. I'm kind of glad that we didn't do this job. We were supposed to get there and reassemble it the first day, but if we had done that, then it probably would have just got taken apart and we would have had to work twice. So I'm glad things happened as they happened, but we're not going to go past today though. We're going to assemble these things. And I also found this cool log. Now, because so much dune got taken away again, we got to do a little bit extra demo before we can start to rebuild. The idea is to only bring the boardwalk to the edge of the dune and then run our stairs down from that point on. We don't want to extend the boardwalk too far out anymore because obviously the beach keeps getting taken back. So extending the boardwalk really out there doesn't make any sense. While the guys work on this boardwalk, me and Gene are going to work on the other side. we're using the jack to set it back to being level. Gene is looking at the level and he'll tell me when it's good. We're basically putting an extra post next to the ones that were already there to re-support the boardwalk exactly where it needs to be. And now we can start mounting our stairs. I set some blocks exactly where they needed to go and used that to mount my stairs to. Notice that we used the log to make our life a bit easier. That's not the reason I grabbed the log, I just thought it looked cool, but hey, it worked. What also worked was setting that 4x4 midway so that we can rest the stairs without having to do it all in one go. Now the stairs are in place, the posts are installed, all that's left to do is for us to cut them and rebuild the rails. It's pretty simple work here, it's just 2x4s to kind of repeat what they had going on. And since we're reusing old material, I didn't have anything that would span the whole length, so we just split it down in the middle. The owners were okay with that. They just wanted a functioning staircase for as cheap as possible. Reuse, reduce, and save a buck, right? Good for their pockets and good for the planet. Now you saw me just build a little bench on the other side, and we're going to do the same thing here. Start by trimming out this cut and marking where the first 2x4 needs to go. We'll get that measurement, bring it down, cut it, and bring it back up and use a framing gun. Check it out. Nailed it in place. Nothing too fancy with this bench, just a simple frame with some 2x4s and some deck boards. And by the time we get to the bench, it means we're almost done with the boardwalk. Last finishing touches is to do the rails on the boardwalk and the stairs. Last little repair. And once the guys finish that, we're done. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.